So far, China's first batch of 055 confirmed that all have been in service. The expectations are very high, as China's strong performance of 10,000 tons of large drive. This type of destroyer is the global scope of the current extremely advanced warship, which is to carry the expectations of many military fans, and it embodies all aspects of the play has been considered extremely strong a presence, in this case, with China's 055 mass production progress to strengthen the immediate for the second batch of 055B construction has begun in the process. Plus for the new batch of this destroyer construction, will have a certain improvement, so everyone for it to present out the effect of nature is also more expected, that for the 055B this destroyer is about to come out of the news. In the aftermath of China, maybe 055B large-scale equipment, according to China for warship equipment and the renewal of a customary point of view, for the second batch of 055B construction, first in the displacement will certainly reach 15,000 tons of such a scale, and at the same time its integrated use of 128 sets of vertical launching system. At the same time it may be configured on the electromagnetic gun, there are laser weapons in the displacement, because China's earliest first batch of 052D destroyer displacement is in the 7,000 tons or so, and the first batch of 055 has been upgraded 4,000 tons. So the second batch of 4,000 tons if upgraded again is not impossible. As for the improvement of its vertical launch system, it will certainly be in the original 055 a destroyer 112, based on the basis of a further step to enhance, to reach more 128 launch units, so as to increase its striking range, while increasing the intensity of firepower, which is obviously for the enemy is a strong pressure to strike, and at the same time in the case of such an improvement, it can also be equipped with more types of missiles. In addition, if it is added to the electromagnetic gun technology, it will be subversive for the use of destroyers, which will make it in the speed, accuracy and lethality have been further enhanced, which makes it in the process of striking at long-distance targets have a greater advantage, because it can make its own shooting range is farther away, which makes China's destroyers can be in a safe distance outside the laser weapon is also very useful for attacking enemy targets from a safe distance. In addition, the laser weapons, but also for the new destroyer in the process of using the performance of the further support, this kind of weapons have the characteristics, is to have a high degree of aggregation and collimation, as well as ultra-high hit accuracy. So 055B in the configuration of these advanced weapons, in the performance of the enhancement, that will certainly be more invincible in the sea battleship combat, and 055B compared to the previous 055 first batch of ships more powerful, and then also appeared a new question point, since the characteristics of the ship has been further enhanced, that it can be in the army for large-scale equipment. In fact, if this question can be reached, naturally we are more inclined, but this needs to be combined with the actual situation of the Chinese army to consider, because at present China is facing multiple problems. Although China's military technology has made very obvious progress, but from the military force still has a lot of room for progress, especially in China belongs to the political environment is more complex edge stage. Plus now with the existence of some contradictions with other countries, the possibility of large-scale change 055B is not big. For this matter to reach, which involves many factors, first of all in the development of military technology, still need to further enhance. So in such a case need to have a slow transition period, not short term can be reached. In addition, it is because of the political environment of instability, so China's military deployment or some countries have a certain correspondence to the military movement, not be able to arbitrarily change, or may affect the overall layout of China's military, at least in this period for large-scale change is not realistic. In addition to the economic strength of the investment is also more need to increase. 055B its higher performance, which invested in technology too much, and all kinds of systems to further enhance, naturally involves the cost of the budget to enhance the problem. Also for the large-scale replacement of the destroyer which will certainly involve most of China's capital investment. So for this matter also needs further consideration and reasonable planning. Although in the current period, for the 055 type destroyer for large-scale replacement of the possibility is relatively small. But this still shows that China's regional research and development has entered a new stage. China for the construction of warships military strength, but also in the emergence of another advanced destroyer, once again showing the great progress of China's military industry.